Namaste everybody and welcome to the beach. So today we're going to switch it up a little bit and we're going to do what we call a mandala flow. So mandala flow, there's all sorts of spiritual aspects behind it when it comes to the true meaning in yoga and things of that nature, but the way that I like to look at it is it's a circle, never ends. So you're going to hit the front and the back of the mat and you have to pay attention to your lefts and your rights. What I really like about mandala flow is that you can hit a really quick workout if you want to. This one will be a little bit longer. But it also makes you think and work with your mind. You have to designate a front of your mat and your back of your mat, and you have to pay attention to your lefts and your rights. So make sure that you're paying attention to that, and I'll make sure to designate, because essentially what you do is you start the front of your mat with your right foot, and you go through all of the poses, and then you hit the back of the mat, go through your right foot again, and then you repeat it from the front of the mat again using your left foot, and then you hit the back of the mat and you go forward. So it takes a little bit of mental aspects to it as well. It's why I really like it. But again, you can pick your right, your left, go through a flow really quick and be done, or you can make it a very long one. It also adds some aspects of some really good hip openers and stuff like that. So I'm a huge fan of the mandala flow and how you mix it up and make it a little bit more difficult. So we're gonna meet at the front of our mat. You designate whichever part is your front versus the back of your mat. And I will keep it very distinguished between right foot, left foot, front of the mat, back of the mat. So we'll see you at the mat. We're gonna start at a seated position at the front and we'll get started. All right, guys, so I'm designating this front of the mat, back of the mat. That's why I like these cool yoga mats that got all sorts of things dissected through them, as you can really keep front of the mat, back of the mat situated. But we're gonna come to a seated position, legs crossed at the front of our mat, and we're just gonna go through and get our startup of our, warming up. So seated, arms either in your lap, on your knees, chest, wherever you're comfortable, eyes open or closed. And we're just gonna take a few breaths here. Big breath in and out. Big breath in and out. We're gonna try and establish this breath throughout our entire movement as we go through this. So breathe in and out. Beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. So we're gonna start in down dog, and we're gonna just first, kind of pedal it out. We're gonna start with a good warm up. The first part of this will not be mandala because we just need to warm up. So go ahead and take your right foot to the top of the mat, rise up, high crescent, hold for a breath, extend the front knee, dive forward. Hold for breath. Inhale, rise up, tall crescent. We just need to get a warm up in. So go ahead, meet in plank pose, chaturanga, up dog, send it back for down dog. Beautiful. Now left foot comes between our hands, rise up, high crescent, hold for a breath, in and out, extend that front knee, dive forward, hold for a breath, and then again, rise up, high crescent. Hands to the mat, plank pose, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Take a breather here, and then walk your feet to the top of the mat for a forward fold. Beautiful. So my pants got all crooked. Take a big breath in and out, and we're going to go through a sun salutation sun salutation B. So inhale, first rise up. Exhale, sink into a chair pose. Hold for a breath. Feel the legs turning on, the muscles start to work. Exhale, forward fold, step back for plank pose, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Beautiful. Ground through the left foot, step that right foot between your hands, turn that back arch, warrior one on the right. Big breath in and out. Hands to the mat, high to low we flow, chaturanga as you go. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out, ground through the right foot, step that left foot between your hands, turn the back arch, rise up, warrior one. Take a big breath in and out. Hands to the mat, plank pose, chaturanga, high to low we flow, meet it down dog when you're ready. Beautiful. When you're ready, you're gonna look at the top of your mat, you're gonna hop, step, or float to the top. Take a big breath in and out. And then on your next inhale, sink into chair pose. Beautiful. Inhale, rise all the way up. Wonderful. So hopefully we feel a little bit warm as we now get into our full mandala flow. So, sorry, this microphone, that disrupts the flow of the yogi but that thing is a pain. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna meet in down dog. So go ahead and take just a step back. Meet in down dog. Take a big breath in and out. And this is where we start to designate top of our mat, back of our mat, and then left foot versus right foot. So go ahead and breathe in, ground through the left foot, send that right foot straight back, and then step between your hands, lower the back knee, uncurl the toes. We're gonna rise up first into that low crescent lunge. Big breath in and out. Beautiful. And then we're gonna plant that left hand. First, right arm goes up towards the sky. Then you're gonna turn onto the knife's edge of your right foot and sink back. Some people call this galaxy pose, whatever you want to, I call it reverse skandasana, whatever you want to refer to it as, but we're just opening up that hip capsule. And then that right arm comes up by the ear, sink back into that front foot, and then send that arm back, reverse skandasana. Beautiful. One more time, forward, and then backwards. Beautiful. Then we're going to turn that right foot and come into a skandasana, so a side lunge on the right. You can keep your hands to your chest and rotate up towards the sky, or you can put your right hand on the mat, left arm comes up. Take a big breath in and out. Beautiful. Now wherever you're at, if you want to push off with that hand, you can push off, but we're going to take skandasana to the back of the mat going into our left foot. So push off, come into skandasana on the left. Take a big breath in and out. If you want to stay here, or you can put that left hand on the mat, right arm comes up. Beautiful. And then we're going to swivel it forward, come back into that nice low crescent lunge, left foot at the back of the mat. Take a big breath in and out. Beautiful. And then we're going to take that right hand to the mat and onto the knife's edge of our left foot and do a galaxy pose or a reverse skandasana on the left. Reach back and then come back to the top. Reach back and come back to the top. Beautiful. One more. Back to the top. Then we're going to plant our hands. We're going to come into our nice chaturanga. High to low we flow. Meet it down dog at your own pace. Beautiful. Take a breather here. I like to call down dog our resting posture, but not everybody agrees. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. Once again, we're going to start with that right foot. So ground through the left foot, send that right foot straight back. This time, bend the knee, stack the hips, open it up to the sky. Take a big breath in and out. Level it off. Step between our hands. Beautiful. Lower the back knee, rise up into low crescent. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. Left hand comes to the mat, right arm comes up. And then reverse skandasana or galaxy pose. Come back to the top, skandasana, reverse, back to the top, one more, beautiful. And then we're gonna swivel it and come into true skandasana on the right, side lunge on the right. Hands can be at our chest or hands can be on the floor, wherever we would like. If we wanna take a bind here, you can wrap all the way around that leg. Take a big breather, and then when you're ready, we're gonna push off skandasana or side lunge on the left. Same thing, we can take a nice bind here, or you can just sit with your hands on your chest or hand onto the mat. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, we're gonna uncurl it, come back into that nice low crescent lunge on the left at the top of the mat. So you see how we just went in a big circle? It's a circle, it never ends. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. Right hand to the mat, left arm up. And then when you're ready, galaxy pose or reverse skandasana. Beautiful. And send it back. Right arm comes, or left arm comes up. Send it back. Beautiful. One more time. Left arm comes up. Send it back. And then hands to the mat, high to low we flow. Skip down, or skip your chaturanga if you want, meet it down dog, or go through your chaturanga. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. And here we go again. So now we're going to build on to what we just did and add some more postures to it. So first we're going to ground through the left foot, send that, ground through the right foot, send that left foot straight back, and then step between our hands, lower that back knee, rise up, low crescent. Beautiful. So the beauty of this is that we just went through that full flow. We started with our right foot, but now even though we're starting with our left, we're going to be able to add some postures and continue building our practice. Beautiful. So now extend that left leg forward, dive forward, and take a nice big breath in and out. Beautiful. And get a nice big stretch here as we go. Beautiful. And then we're going to rise back into that low crescent. Hold for breath. Wonderful. And then we're going to, again, take that right hand to the mat, left arm up, and we're still going to get that nice galaxy pose. Beautiful. And then come back to the top. Galaxy pose. One more time to the top. And then we're going to take that skandasana on the left. And again, wherever you feel comfortable, take a big breath in and out. Beautiful. You can take that left hand to the mat, right arm up to the sky. Beautiful. This time we're going to rise up into a nice wide-legged, kind of like a star posture. Arms off to the side. Take a big breath in and out. Beautiful. And now sink off to skandasana on the right. Hands can come to your heart center. You can take that right hand to the mat. Left comes up. Take a big breath in and out. And then when you're ready, swivel it to a low crescent lunge on the right. Take a big breath in and out. Sink into this beautiful posture. Good hip flexor work we got going here. And then extend that right leg. Dive forward. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out here. Feel that hamstring working. Beautiful. And then we come back into that low crescent. Left hand comes to the mat. Galaxy pose on the right. Reach back, reach forward. Reach back, reach forward. Beautiful. Hands to the mat. We go through plank pose, chaturanga, and send it back for up dog, then down dog. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. So this is where your memory has to be stupendous, and I mess it up all the time. So we stacked our hips on the last one when we went through the right foot. So now we got to stack our hips on the left. So ground through the right foot, send that left foot back, bend the knee, stack the hips. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out, and then step between our hands, rise up, low crescent on the left, hold for breath, extend that front knee, dive forward, take a big breath in and out, really stretch through that foot. And we're going to switch up a little bit here. Take your right hand to the mat, left arm comes up for a nice reverse monkey posture. Take a big breath in and out, or evolved monkey posture. There's so many names. Just go with the flow. Big breath in and out. Beautiful. Back to center. Come back into that nice high crescent lunge. And then right hand to the mat. Left arm comes back. Galaxy posture. Reach to the top. Galaxy posture. Reach to the top. Come into that skandasana on the left. Right arm comes up. Take a full bind if you'd like, or just stay with that arm up. Take a big breath in and out. Rise to the top. Star pose. Hold for a breath. Sink into skandasana on the right. Top of the mat now. Same idea. You can stay heart center. Right hand to the mat. Or take that full bind, wrapping all the way around that leg. Take a big breath in and out. Unravel it, come to low, woo, don't fall. We all make mistakes, so we just keep going. Come back into that nice low crescent lunge on the right. Take a big breath in and out. Beautiful. Extend that front knee, dive forward. Left hand to the mat, right arm comes up for a nice twist. Take a big breath in and out. Beautiful. Come back to a low crescent lunge. Hold for a breath. And then left hand to the mat, right arm up, and then skandasana, reach to the back. Reach forward, reach to the back. Reach forward, beautiful, reach to the back. Hands come to the mat, plank pose, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Beautiful. So we have just done a full mandala flow from right foot to left foot. So we're going to just take a nice breather here. And then we're going to just start mixing it up. Beautiful. So we're going to ground through the left foot, send that right foot straight back. And then you're going to bend that knee, and we're going to crunch knee to left elbow. Extend that right leg. Left arm comes up for fallen triangle. You can hold that leg up or you can rest it on the mat wherever you feel. Beautiful. Hands come back to the mat, three-legged dog. Step between our hands, but this time, do not lower that back knee. Rise up into a high crescent. Hold for a breath. Big breath in and out. Beautiful. Extend that front knee. Dive forward. Beautiful. Keep that left hand on the mat. Right arm's going to reach back. Reverse galaxy, but with a lifted leg. And then, or not reverse galaxy, you got it. Reach to the top of the mat. Galaxy pose. Reach to the top of the mat. And then turn Skandasana on the right. Hands can come wherever you're comfortable. Take a big breath in and out. Beautiful. Push off Skandasana on the left. Take a big breath in and out. And then we're going to take that hand to the top of the mat and then rise up, crescent on the left. Take a big breath in and out. Feel all the stretches. Extend that front knee. Dive forward. Beautiful. Nice pyramid pose on the left. Take a breath. Right hand comes to the mat. Left hand reaches back. Galaxy pose, hips lifted. Reach to the top. And galaxy pose. Reach to the top, galaxy pose, beautiful. And then hands to the mat, plank pose, chaturanga. Send it back for down dog. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. Wonderful. So once again, ground through the left foot. Send that right foot straight back, but this time, bring your right elbow or your right knee to your right elbow. You can hang here, or you can take your full straddle posture. I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to float here. And then send it back for three-legged dog. Step between our hands. Keep that back knee lifted. Rise up. Beautiful. High crescent on the left or on the right. Take a big breath in and out. And then extend that knee. Dive forward. Pyramid pose on the right. Take a breath. Left hand to the mat. Right arm comes back. Reverse galaxy or reverse Skandasana galaxy, hips lifted. Beautiful. Top of the mat, back of the mat. Beautiful. And then we're going to take that Skandasana on the right. Right arm on the mat, left arm comes up. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. This time we're going to come up to a star pose first. Sorry, I'm facing away from the camera, but that's just the way Mandala works. Arms are going to come out first to a star pose, and then we're going to make them into a goal post and sink down into those legs for straddle posture. Hold here, big breath in and out. Inhale, rise up, and then come back into a nice crescent lunge on the left, back to the top of the mat. Take a big breath in and out. Beautiful. Extend that front knee, dive forward, pyramid pose on the left. Hold for a breath. Beautiful. Right hand to the mat, knife's edge of the left foot. Galaxy pose, hips lifted to the top of the mat with your hand. Galaxy pose. Beautiful. And then we come into that nice Skandasana here. Take a big breath in and out. Wonderful. And then we're just going to come take a chaturanga, high to low we flow, meet it down dog at your own pace. Beautiful. We have one more side to go. So ground through the right foot, send that left foot straight back. Bend the knee, and then once again, we're going to take it to the opposite elbow. Extend that leg. You can keep it on the mat, or you can lift it for reverse, for fallen triangle. Sorry. Take a big breath in and out, and then unwind, meet back at three-legged dog. Step between our hands, rise up. Back knee stays lifted. Beautiful. This time we're going to open it up for warrior two. Reverse that warrior. Beautiful. Come into side angle. So left elbow, left knee. Right arm comes up. And then take that right hand to the mat. Galaxy pose. Beautiful. Arm comes to the top of the mat. Galaxy pose. Swivel it. Come into Skandasana on the left. Left arm on the mat. Right arm comes up. Take a big breath in and out. And then when you're ready, push off. And we're going to just come into Skandasana on the right. Right arm on the mat, left arm comes up. Take a big breath in and out. And then we're gonna uncurl, come to the top of the mat, or the back of the mat, sorry. I've lost my brain. This is why mandala flow is a little difficult. So we're gonna go ahead and rise up first into that high crescent, open it up, warrior two, reverse that warrior, right elbow, right knee, left arm comes up, extended side angle, beautiful. And then left hand to the mat, right arm comes back, galaxy pose, top of the mat. Well, technically it's the back right now, but anyways, galaxy pose, top of the mat, hands to the mat, plank pose, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out here. And then when you're ready, ground through the right foot, send that left foot straight back, and then crunch it left knee, left elbow. And again, if you want to take this posture, you can lift that back leg. I'm just going to hold, send it back, step between your hands, rise up. Beautiful. Woo, I'm feeling it. High crescent on the left, open it up, warrior two. Reverse that warrior, extend that left knee, dive forward, triangle pose. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. And then swivel that right hand right to the mat. Skandasana, reverse Skandasana or galaxy pose. And then left arm comes to the top of the mat. Back for reverse Skandasana. And then take true Skandasana on the left. Left hand stays on the mat. Right arm comes up. Beautiful. And then we're going to push up. We're going to take into that nice star posture. And then arms goal post. Sink down into straddle pose. Goddess pose, whatever you want to call this one. I like straddle pose more than goddess pose as the name. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. Rise up. Take warrior two on the right. Beautiful. Reverse that warrior. And then extend that front knee. Dive forward. Triangle pose. Take a big breath in and out. And then bring that hand to the mat. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Beautiful. Hop step or float to the top of the mat. Land your feet if you're hopping to the outside of your hands. If you're walking, land them to the outside of your hands. And come into that nice yogi squat. Woo! We feel it. So this is why mandala is awesome, is we did very basic movements. We switched right to left, but we just hit like 20 different postures. We went through a full circle. So here in this nice yogi squat, take a big breath in and out. You have a few options here. You can stay, you can rotate, you can take your hands to the mat, or you can take crow pose if you want to take that full variation of this practice. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. Wherever you are, send it back for chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Beautiful. Take your heels together, knees as wide as the mat. Come into a nice child's posture as we begin this cool down. I'm breathing hard. Hopefully you're breathing hard. Beautiful. Let's come into a nice tabletop pose. We're going to take a nice big breath here. Inhale, drop the stomach, lift the chest. And then exhale, round the spine. Go through a few of these at your own pace. Wonderful. If you want to take circles here, side to side, whatever you feel like you need some movement. Beautiful. Take left hand to the mat, right arm comes to the sky, and then thread the needle all the way. Bring your ear to the mat, left arm up by your left ear. Take a big breath in and out. One more big breath. And then come back to center and switch. Right hand to the center. Left arm comes up. Thread the needle. And right arm comes up by the right ear. Left ear on the mat. Take a big breath in and out. Beautiful. And come back into that cat-cow. Take one, or tabletop, and take one more or two more cat-cows. Beautiful. And then go ahead and take a seated position with your legs out in front of you. We'll first take a nice forward fold, reach towards those toes. Fold as much as you're able to. Protect your low back by bending those knees as much as you need to. Beautiful. Rise up, take that right leg, set it to the outside of your left, twist off to the right, make yourself a pretzel. Beautiful. Take a big breath in and out. Wonderful. Back to center, release that leg, switch it up, take that left leg to outside of your right, take a nice twist. Beautiful. Wonderful. Bring those feet together for first just regular butterfly posture. Nice and tall, leaning forward. Take a big breath in and out. Beautiful. Keep that posture, and all we're going to do, sorry, I got to move my microphone. All we're going to do is come to a nice reclined posture. First, we'll start with reclined butterfly. Take a big breath in and out, just let gravity do its work. Try and relax those hips. If you need some blocks to the outside of your hips, if this is too painful, that is just fine. Take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, take up space on your mat for our final resting posture of Shavasana. We're going to at least take 5 breaths here. Take a big breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Beautiful. Once you've hit that 5th breath, we have a few options here. Take your full Shavasana or get up and go, whatever you feel like. It is your journey and your moment. So if you want to take your full Shavasana, please do focus on your breath and get through all of the time that you need, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever you need for your Shavasana. All right, guys, thanks for joining us for this Mandala flow. This is one of my favorite ways to go through the full yoga postures. I like it because, like I said, you really have to think like, okay, I did this on the right, and now I'm all the way to the back of the mat again. I need to do it on the right again. So it helps with just making you think a little bit if you do this posture on your own without following directions. So I really like Mandala flows for that reason. The other reason is, like I said, that was just a 20-minute, 22-minute flow, but we hit so many postures by flowing through that in a circle. And so it really just, you can really mix and match it and just make it your own. So I'm a huge fan of Mandala flows. They're just a little bit more complicated, so you really have to be like in the zone to do them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you got a little bit of work going on, and then hopefully we'll see you guys next time on the mat for another flow. And remember, namaste, beaches.